In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 7 health behaviors that I preach, teach, and repeat. This is based on my research. I'm a master's prepared health leader, also based on nursing experience. So I've been a nurse for 18 years and personally observing the patients that tend to reach their health goals, demonstrate these health behaviors. And I've implemented these health behaviors in my own health journey. So the program is based on 7 health behaviors. And when I am talking to a client, I often think, what are the deficits that this client has in terms of, their self-care? And so I help them with these 7 health behaviors so that they do achieve their weight loss goals in a sustainable and happy way. So I'm going to go through them now. Health behavior number 1 is getting enough sleep and even meditating throughout the day. So we as Americans want to go, 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 and we do not give sleep enough priority in our life. I know that I have struggled with this in the past, and for me, it's a daily practice to work on getting enough sleep and to allow my brain to rest. Getting enough sleep is going to help your endurance with exercise. It's going to boost your mood because it reorganizes your neurotransmitters in your brain. It's very good for you. So some people will say 6 hours is enough to get enough sleep, 7 hours. I recommend 8 hours per night. Get 8 hours per night of sleep. Okay. There are some people that can go decades with getting 6 hours of sleep, and they're perfectly well-rounded human being. The majority of people are going to need at least 8 hours of sleep per night. So I'm going to recommend that to you. Next one is hydration, drinking enough water. So non-caffeinated, non-alcoholic water so that your body can get what it needs to transport the nutrients into your cells and to transport the waste out of your cells. Water also helps to lubricate your joints. You're going to get less muscle fatigue when you work out if you're adequately hydrated. So the rule of thumb in general is 1.5 to 2 liters per day of non-caffeinated, non-alcoholic water. However, if you are a taller person, if you are a larger person, you're going to have to drink more water because you have more cell volume that you need to flush out. So if you're beyond 5'5", and if you were heavier than 150, 2 to 2.5 liters of water is going to be more beneficial for you. Obviously, you want to listen to your doctor's recommendations. So if you have a heart condition or if you have a kidney condition, you do want to follow your doctor's recommendations in terms of how much water you drink. Getting enough sunlight. So again, this is another one that is totally undervalued in our society, going out into nature and getting sunlight. Sunlight helps to put your calcium into your bones to make your back stronger, to make your bones stronger. Sunlight also helps increase your happy neurotransmitters like serotonin, melatonin, dopamine, so that you have a better sleep-wake cycle when you get out into sunlight regularly. So 20 minutes of sunlight, at least, per day is recommended. Exercise that works for you. So in this course, I'll be going into detail about different exercises that are going to help increase your metabolic rate and also shrink your body fat. So you have to find an exercise that works for you. Because I'm not talking to you right now personally, I can't hash this out with you right now. So I'm going to give you some ideas to think about to figure out what exercise works for you. You do not have to go to the gym in order to have a fantastic exercise routine. I very rarely go to the gym, and I have a great exercise routine. You can work out by going up and down your stairs, doing laundry. You can work out by washing your windows. You can work out by, doing push-ups, sit-ups, and squats in your living room while you're watching TV with your family. So you have to figure out, do you have time to drive to the gym? If you do, go for it. Go to the gym, do 30 minutes of cardio and 10 minutes of resistance training or weightlifting. That's going to help you lose weight pretty fast, as long as you are sticking to your eating plan, which I'll talk about that in a minute. If you don't have time to go to the gym, identify chores around the house that need to be done anyways, and do those chores with vigor for at least 30 minutes per day, and that will get you your results. Okay, so think about what works for you. If you hate to run, dance or rake your yard. If you hate to run, then do some hiking with your family. If you hate to run, jump on a trampoline or use an elliptical trainer or elliptical machine because it's easier on your joints. Go swimming if you hate to run. That's also an aerobic activity, cardiovascular activity. For resistance activity, so if you hate to lift weights, then just lift your laundry, work on your house. So help the husband if you're a woman, or help the wife, or help, with doing some housework around the house that requires some weightlifting. Gardening is resistance training. Lifting heavy bags of soil is a form of CrossFit. So think about what you like to do, because this is a sustainable, long-term lifestyle change that I'm asking you to do. I don't want you to lose weight just over the course of this online course and then gain it right back, in 6 weeks. I want this to be a lifestyle, sustainable change for you. Eating. So there are 1,000 different opinions on what a healthy diet is. Over this course, I'm going to be talking about different eating styles, eating plans, or diets that you can follow that hopefully one of them is going to work for you. But you have to find a eating plan that works for you, whether it's keto, whether it's low carb, whether it's intermittent fasting, vegan, if that spiritually is in alignment with what works for you. You have to find an eating plan. So because that is so detailed and so differentiated, I'm going to talk about eating more in depth in a different video. But you have to find what works for you. I'm going to ask you not to expect yourself to be a different person. I want you to build on your strengths. So if you like veggies, build on that. If you like fruit and hate veggies, build on that. If you like your lean proteins, build on that. So I'm going to, as we move on in this course, I'm going to ask for you to build on your own strengths. Community. So I have a friend who has a doctorate in rehab psychology, and what she found in her thesis is that people that overcame obesity and being overweight, they had a strong sense of community. I can't overestimate how important it is for you to make contact with your community. That's why one of the videos is dedicated to you establishing an accountability buddy, so that you have someone that is your cheerleader and also someone that is going to hold you accountable to your weight loss goals. Community is very important. So in this course, our community is the Facebook community, Health Transformers Maine. I check that regularly. So post your questions on the Facebook page, post your concerns, post your barriers, and I will help you in that format to meet your weight loss goals. And if you're feeling like you need the one-on-one help during this course, you can now make the choice to work with me to get that one-on-one exclusive session with me. So community is very important. The seventh health behavior is spirituality, or if you're weirded out by the word spirituality, having some sort of joy. The difference between, an animal and a human is the fact that we need some sort of spirituality and joy to keep us going. We are not calculators. We are not computers. We're human beings. We're motivated by different things. And when you can practice joy and gratitude, that's another way of building on strengths so that you actually achieve your weight loss goals. So if you do have a spirituality, let's say you're Christian, I encourage you to use that, tap into that, pray to open your heart to the blessings. I talk to the universe. I'm not Christian. I'm more eclectic, but I talk to the universe to ask, to unblock all of this self-sabotaging behavior that I used to have. By asking for that, I subconsciously reprogram my brain to make decisions that tend to help me out. I tend to be more lucky because I consciously ask the universe to remove my subconscious locks to success. It's very profound. And again, it's not a burning bush. It happens over time. So people tend to undervalue it. But having some sort of spirituality, practicing some sort of joy is going to help you in achieving your weight loss goals. So those are the 7 health behaviors. My assignment to you is a journal prompt in terms of how, over the course of this week, you are going to implement every single one of these 7 health behaviors in your life. If it overwhelms you to address all of these at once, choose the top 3 that you struggle with the most and work on that for the next 7 days. And believe me, these little micro changes in your life are going to pay off. Let's go to the next module.